Hello. Today's video is a continuation of last week's video about what can happen when the family scapegoat goes no contact. There are some things you can expect to experience after going no contact that you also need to be prepared to face. While no contact is certainly incredibly helpful, it doesn't fix everything. After functioning in survival mode for so long, you're going to have to adjust to life not in survival mode. That can be really difficult. As you feel safer, your mind seems to think now's the time to start dealing with things you couldn't deal with while trying to survive the abuse. You may find yourself having more nightmares and/or flashbacks. You might be just overly sensitive and moody, crying or getting angry much easier than usual. This is just a normal part of the healing process. You're not going crazy, even though you probably feel that way at this point. I know I did. Try to use these things in your favor if you can. Figure out the root of your behavior, your nightmare flashback, and deal with that however works best for you. You'll also start to question things. Years of gaslighting take a toll on a person. No one can undo that damage and the warped beliefs overnight. It takes time and lots of questioning yourself. Get in the habit of asking yourself, why do I think this way? What evidence is there that this is right when you realize dysfunctional beliefs and thoughts are coming into your mind? Along those lines, most people have a last straw moment that makes them decide no contact is their best option. For many of us, that last straw moment isn't even the worst thing our narcissistic parent has ever done. It's just pretty much their average abusive, awful behavior. For some reason, though, something in us snaps and we're just done. That can make a person wonder why this was the last straw when so many other things were so much worse. Well, maybe it wasn't the worst thing that your parent ever did. But after a lifetime of so many bad things, enough was enough. This just happened to be the thing. Excuse me. This happened to be the thing that told you now's the time for no contact. You're also going to grieve, so accept that. It doesn't mean there's something wrong with you. It means you're a normal human being. Just because your parent was abusive doesn't mean you don't care about your parent. You'll also probably discover that you aren't missing your parents per se. You're more missing the parents you wish you could have had. Allow yourself to feel whatever you feel without judgment. Losing a parent in any capacity isn't easy, but especially when that parent in question is a narcissist. You're going to feel all kinds of emotions. It's okay. It's normal. Allow yourself to feel all of those emotions without judgment or criticizing the feelings or criticizing yourself. If your narcissistic parent is elderly or frail, you're going to feel a tremendous amount of guilt for going no contact at this point. That's normal. I did that too. There's one thing you need to consider though. People reap what they sow. A person who is good and kind to others won't be abandoned in their time of need because they sowed good seeds. The abusive person, however, won't experience that same harvest because they sowed bad seeds. Everyone has a limit on abuse, so it's only natural that a victim will walk away at some point. One beautiful thing you can expect is in time the fog of abuse will lift, and you'll see everything with so much more clarity. You'll see why your narcissistic parent and other relatives were so cruel to you, and you'll clearly see that they were wrong. You didn't make anybody act the way they acted. That is all on them in spite of whatever they told you. You'll see them as the pathetic and wicked people that they are. You'll also see that you're not whatever it is they said you were, but instead you're a wonderfully made child of God, made in His image to do great things in your life. Thank you for watching my video.